Ghana feels like Jamaica. Ghana even smells like Jamaica. Even some of your language is similar to Jamaica. The way, the way some of the villages talk, I don't know what you call it. We call it patois, but you guys speak and you say, adekam. And, that kind of, it's similar to patois.
Pidgin.
Yeah, pidgin, there you go. So pidgin and patois, very similar. And, even some of the Tree language, like there are people in Jamaica that still use certain words. So some of the foods are the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, centuries ago, our African brothers and sisters via the transatlantic slave trade were taken from Africa, and majority of them from West Africa, all the way to the Caribbean, to the North America, and some to South America. Some Jamaicans have been making their way to Africa, and some have been left surprised, perplexed with the striking similarities between Jamaica and Ghana. Ghana, or the Gold Coast, is where most of these slaves found their way through different routes to Jamaica, to the Caribbean, and to other different parts of the world. So, like this brother of ours was recently in Africa, to be specific, Ghana, and he was taken by surprise with the striking similarities. It was as if he was just in Jamaica with the plantations or the vegetation, the cassavas, etc. And also the language. The language is very similar. But let me tell you that Ghana is not only where the origin of Jamaicans or other Caribbeans only, but let's just say the whole of West Africa. Though majority of them come from the Gold Coast of Ghana and Jamaica and Nigeria, because we have some traces of people from the Biafra, and the Biafra is Nigeria. We have Togo, and we have Benin. Recently, in the year 2019, the government of Ghana came up with an initiative known as the Year of Return to Ghana. And in this initiative, the government of Ghana wanted to make the Africans in the diaspora, or the Africans, Americans, the Africans living in the Caribbean and all other places, so that they can come back to Africa, invest in Africa, and even some repatriate back to Africa to stay in Africa. And this program bore fruit because a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of other Black Americans found their way to Ghana. And as we speak, there are some Jamaicans, some members of the Caribbean, and other Black Americans who are currently staying in Ghana. When Jamaicans or other people from different parts of the world, they hear that you are from Africa, they just tend to generalize Africa. But Africa is big in its sense. And if you ever found your way to a country like Ghana, a country like Nigeria, there are a lot of striking similarities between the two countries, that is Jamaica and Ghana, and also Nigeria and also Benin. In Ghana, there was the door of no return. This is where the slaves, once they found their way out, made their way to Jamaica, to the Caribbean, and to all those other places. There are some people like Marcus Garvey and his wife. It is believed that they are from the Ashanti tribe. And the Ashanti tribe is actually one of the tribes that most of the Maroons who fought the colonialists in Jamaica, were from the Ashanti tribe. Like the nanny of the Maroons was from the Ashanti tribe. There are some words when they speak, like Unu, the Igbo and the Ashanti, and also just the dialect of Jamaicans is the same with the ones of Nigerians and Ghanaians. Also mannerisms, the way they welcome people, the way they greet people, the jokes. Generally, Africa is just almost the same to Jamaica, also with the tropical kind of climate. There are so many Jamaicans who have been in Africa, and to be specific in Ghana and Nigeria, and some have been left perplexed with the striking similarities. Recently, one of the singers or one of the musicians from Jamaica was in Africa, and the food, he was welcomed with the food, and when she started moving around, she realized that there is a lot of similarities with the way, the nature, the way things are.
Before you come to Ghana, like outside of being here, you just have everywhere as Africa. Let's just start there. Everybody call everywhere Africa.
Especially South Africa.
Yes, and we mix it up a lot of the times where we feel like everybody is just Africans. The culture shock that I received when I landed, I felt like I was in Jamaica. So I was like, wow, this come like Jamaica, this come like me there home. The place even looked like Jamaica. I was driving on a road in Ghana, I'm come like me there downtown in Jamaica, and I was really blown away by that.
What are some of the foods? I know rice and pea is a little bit similar because it's wachi here.
So Stone Boy, I told him I wanted to try all the local foods here. Cause I love my belly, I eat a lot. Invited me to his home, and it was just beautiful. It was just amazing. I couldn't stop eating. So I had the opportunity of eating fufu from here. Yeah, wash my hand and eat the fufu. I was eating it wrong, but that's okay. I will try again. I was chewing. Oh, you know, I was chewing the fufu, and it's chopping on my teeth. And I said to him, "Why is that?" He said, "Because you're not supposed to chew, just swallow." So it's a practice to get used to. But I love it, and the soup and the meat and the whole thing was just amazing. It was an amazing experience. So hopefully before I leave Ghana, I get used to the fufu. Swallow, don't chew.
I've specially compiled several videos of people talking about Ghana and how it is strikingly similar to Jamaica. Also, from the video, we have foods, in terms of food, especially ackee and saltfish. Ackee is one of the plants that it is said originated from Ghana. It is highly available in Ghana, the same way that is available in Jamaica. And you know, in Jamaica, ackee is one of the national foods of Jamaica.
All right, peace and blessings, family. Here and again in Ghana, I'm telling you, I just love the vibes, love everything. Above me, you'll see an ackee tree with the ackee fruit on it. Come on. Me ready for move right now. You have ackee there, Ghana? I come. See you later on. Last day here in Accra. We're about to head to Cape Coast, Ghana. This is what's up. Your what's up, Ghana. All I see every day is just Jamaica. Sometimes it's kind of tempting for me to just restrain myself because I'm just smiling. They're probably like, why is this guy always smiling? Because, you know, seeing everyone just look like Jamaican. Now, 1 or 2 times I was like, wait, hold on, you know. If I restrain myself, I'm going to just walk up to people and say, well, go on, how you do? How everything? You all right? Bless up yourself. But then me just realize, you know, it's just a facial feature thing, mannerism. They don't actually speak the Jamaican dialect. But I guess where we come from, man, without the shadow of a doubt. So if you're from Jamaica, more than likely, Ghana you come from, because Ghana is Jamaica. Jamaica is Ghana. Blessing.
Greetings. My name is Noel Morgan. I was born in Falmouth, Jamaica on the North Coast. Over the last 25 years, I've been visiting Africa. I'm mainly based in Ghana. And for the last 10 years of the 25 years, I've been living in Ghana for approximately 8-9 months per year. And the reason why I love Ghana so much, the first time I went to Ghana, the first thing that attracted me was the vegetation. You'd see papaya trees, you'd see guava trees, you'd see cassava and things like that. And when I started mingling with the Ghanaian people, I started to hear words that we use in Jamaica, like mise, wende, and so forth. And then I started to hear names that we used to call people in Jamaica, and we think they were nicknames or aliases. Kweko, Kojo, Taki. Then I started to realize these names were related to the days that a male were born or a female were born. And when I started to talk to the Ghanaian people, I started to see their love. They started to tell you, you're also an African, because they can see the behavior. We can see the similarity in looking alike. And then when I started to go around with the Ghanaian people, then I said, yes, I'm a Jamaican. I remember once I went to a marketplace to buy what they call kola nut. In Jamaica, we call it busy. So after I bought the nut, the lady said to me, do you know this thing? I said, yes, but only in Jamaica we call it busy. She said, oh, you're an African then, because we call it busy here also. Then when I look again at the mountainside and the homes we built in Jamaica, then like Warwicker Hill, then I go to Aburi, I see the same kind of structure, the same kind of house built the same way, the same. A matter of fact, I think we have the same liking as the people. The things we love, they do love too. So therefore the interaction with Ghanaian people and yourself will make you know that you're an extract of that part of Africa, West Africa, or Ghanaian people, so to speak. So therefore, being saying you're an African, it's something that you can be proud of. Although you've been born in the Caribbean, other parts of the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados. As a matter of fact, I know the people in Antigua used to use a word named hum. You're not getting hum. And when I go to Africa in Ghana, I realized it was the tribe of Ga, because the people, the Ga tribe, use the word hum. You not get hum. So we can, throughout the Caribbean and throughout Ghana, if you go to Ghana, you can see your similarity, you can see the same action and behavior as African people.
If you are in Jamaica and you're thinking of touring a place, you should come to Africa. Generally, if you come to any parts of Africa, you'll be at home. But to be specific, make an effort and tour the western side of Africa, that is Ghana and Nigeria. You will be surprised, especially if you are a Jamaican. And also, if you think, you can also come to other parts of of Africa, because Africa is very vast with its land and minerals in plenty. Generally, we the blacks or people of color should unite and come together. This is what Marcus Garvey was hoping for. All the Pan-Africanists were hoping for the same. Also, recently, the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Montley, she is really championing for the unity of the people of color, for the blacks. So cheers guys, this has been the video for today, and if you are an African in the diaspora, you should think of either paying a visit to Africa or investing in Africa or relocating here in Africa. Thank you so much. Until next time, God bless.